Instead, they're trying to find the most interesting way to have sex.
You have integrity. You are virtuous. It shouldn't be counted out just because. Put a white towel to see if there's any blood coming out. Now, listen.
Like either you're a virgin, or if you're not a virgin, people don't even give you consideration.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the book from Mama. And we have a very interesting topic. Is virginity a badge of shame or integrity, or conservatism, or, this girl has kept herself for her man? I feel like it is fading away. What do you think? Why is that, V?
I don't know, but you're right. Virginity nowadays, right? That's a cringe word. It used to be, yeah, I'm a virgin. Now it's like, people keep quiet, right? Male or female. I mean, you meet a guy who's a virgin and people are laughing at him on the side. Okay, you meet a chick who's a virgin and guys don't even want to hang out with her. And I mean, I don't know, when did this change? When I was growing up, all you were taught was virgin, virgin, virgin. You better be a virgin when you get married, because that's the only time you're not allowed to be a virgin anymore, right? When you're wedding.
Wait, did you say that, when the guys meet a girl who's virgin, they don't want to hang out with her anymore? Is that
my boys would be like, nope. Like, especially how guys are trying to tap that and they're running after chick atini virgin. There's this stigma of utasumbuliwa, or, if you break a virginity, she's stuck on you. I mean, I know that virgins stick on people. I've met one or two myself. But I'm just saying, moral of the story is, virginity should not be something that is like a hindrance. Like, as soon as you say virgin, and now you're no longer approachable, or you're no longer something to be pursued. This is something that was so virtuous and that you would keep and hold holy, and, for your person. I'm not sure where it changed. I don't know if it's today's society. I mean, I blame TV, social media, movies. Okay, because nowadays it's hip to have had this kind of sex or that kind of sex here, there, everywhere. So kids no longer even consider virginity a thing, right? Instead, they're trying to find the most interesting way to have sex.
What I have a problem with is, I think, is the emphasis that we put too much emphasis on that, and not the habit, and not, how are you carrying yourself? If you're carrying yourself with integrity, it doesn't matter. You might be, you will probably have been in a relationship with somebody, and you are just, trying out things, but you have integrity. You are virtuous. It shouldn't be counted out just because.
I like that. I really like that train of thought, because we used to be, I feel how we grew up, it's either you're a virgin or everything else is downhill now, right? It's done. But you're right. Just because someone is no longer virgin does not mean they no longer carry themselves with dignity.
Right.
They're not someone who values themselves. I like that, Miss Sarah.
Do you see? Okay.
It's really good, especially for those people watching that maybe grew up in this kind of family. You're essentially being told, if you're not a virgin, all is lost, right? I like what you said, because it teaches us that just because you went on exploring or whatever, it doesn't make you go automatically.
No.
These are emotions and feelings people have, and they explore with people they've dated. And I'm not saying sleep with everybody. I'm just saying kuna watu walipendana and they thought they were young and they tried it. And okay, so you're gonna walk down the aisle without your hymen. It's okay. Yes. It's okay.
Yes. And the extent. And the thing is, though, we put so much emphasis on it, on the women, because for them you can know, because for the guys, they'll be running up and down, nobody's gonna hold them accountable.
I know for a fact that sometimes where the guys, once they're circumcised, when they go off, they used to call it jandoni, I guess, but I know for a fact that once we used to minya, you run the streets and so I do know, and I've heard from my friends that once they go on their little thing where they're supposed to be taught how to be men, one of the things that they put an emphasis on is they have to sleep with a woman to complete man. And that's the thing. They're being taught you must sleep with a woman. We're being taught close your legs to the men. And then here we are, same age group put together now. Okay, to boarding school and to drama festivals. What you think gonna happen?
I'm telling you, it is sad, and the extent they go to, like, put a white towel to see if there's any blood coming out. Now, listen. Yes.
But you know what is so stupid about that? Is that, especially with today's society, not even today's, like our generation when we were growing up, and you can lose your hymen playing sports.
Yes.
Okay, there's people who don't even have it completely sealed, which means you can have sex and never have any blood, and it doesn't mean anybody has touched you. So that's crazy. And that's just, I mean, the pressure. Come on, people. We
Yeah.
gotta do better.
If you're gonna hold everybody accountable, if you're gonna have we want everybody to have their values and to be grounded in the good morals, then it has to be both genders. It
Right.
cannot be left to the girls.
Right. And since we can't prove if a man is a virgin or not, I mean, only the girl who sleeps with him can tell you. Why would
Yeah.
we slow down? It's just so stupid. It is just so stupid. And it puts unnecessary pressure on the man as well, because what happens to the man who does uphold his values, whatever his, and by values, I don't mean one is better than the other. I just mean if my values is to wait till marriage, why put that much pressure on that man to have all this knowledge because you're a man? You should know. You should have. That's so, it's so backwards and so archaic. I mean, and I wonder, like, are we overcompensating? Is that why in Kenya you can be polygamous and it's legal? I'm still on this topic. Yes, people. I can't believe you all signed that into law. Is that because we're overcompensating for men who don't know what to do with it? And so let's get 2, 3 wives so that we look like we're. Why do you need more than one wife? Why?
Tell us. Uh-huh.
Do you think we also make the girl, so do you think we focus on it, we do such a big separation, right? There's no middle line, so that people who've already had sex feel like there's nothing to save anymore, let me just continue having sex? Because, do you get what I'm saying? Like, either you're a virgin, or if you're not a virgin, people don't even give you consideration. So now, where you could have, like you said, you come back, you're just like, nobody values it anymore anyway, so let me just sleep around.
It comes down to who you are as a person. It comes down to that. Because I'm not doing it for anybody. If these are my values, if I'm not gonna be opening my legs to everybody that I meet, then you know what I mean. Because you don't go sleeping with other people so that
to prove a point.
Not true.
What about peer pressure? Because a lot of our people, our youth, are having sex younger and younger and younger than at least.
Yes.
So what about the peer pressure? Because we're sitting there talking about it now, and anybody don't, so people now are running off and they're trying to do a body count just to fit in.
That too, and also even for the men, wakishalala na tivajo, it becomes a talk. Oh, mimi ndio na yeye wa kwanza.
Mimi ndio nilimvunja.
Mimi ndio nilimvunja.
Bro, get your life. It
becomes a topic. Alafu kuna wale ambao ati anasemanga mimi kwanza nimekuwa na sijui wangapi. Mimi nimevunja sijui wangapi.
No. I'm good. I don't know what changed in the trend from how it used to be to now. I'm not saying, sis, bro, I'm not giving you how you should be. Follow whatever. Be uniquely you. Follow whatever is for you. If it works for you, good. If it doesn't work for you, good. You don't have to conform to anybody's standards. This is your body, okay? Your choice. Because at the end of the day, those of us who do follow things and follow trends, when you're done with it and you go home, you sit by yourself. You're on your own. Your conscience is dealing with your body and what you have done. So you do what.
So when you say following trends, does it mean going sleeping with people left, right, and center?
Depends. Look nowadays, these trends where kids are like, I mean, I've seen this trend, and it's so unfortunate because it's very, very young kids where, because they want to contain their hymen and be virgins, now they're having anal sex. So this is what I say to those parents and those really strict parents, my African parents, just because you say no sex, does not mean that people are not going out there and doing things. They just get creative with it. Okay, this is when you see little young kids who are engaging in oral sex. It is there. I mean, there's certain WhatsApp videos, I don't know if you've seen them going around, and I'm just like, I'm not interested, I want to get shown. But those are little kids. Where are they learning this? So you're teaching them, you stress so much. When you teach somebody something I've learned in my life, you don't just tell them don't. You explain. Make it something that they can feel accountable for. So it's not just don't have sex. It's, this is the reason you shouldn't have sex at this time. This is the reason.
I feel like, I'm talking about Africans now. There's so much Western influence on us. There's so much. And we're trying to take on everything.
Yes.
Nowadays, they're celebrating Halloween back home. I'm like,
I saw that, and I'm like, do y'all even know what Halloween is for? Because from my understanding, it's pretty much like I think it's in Mexico and those Latin countries. So it's pretty much an uprising of the spirits, right? And it's the dead. It's something about worship and I'm just like, do you guys know what you're doing? Is it just because it got cute outfits? Now, do we have to do it because it's got cute outfits? No, my child will personally not celebrate Halloween. Thank you very much. And that's just how it doesn't mean I'm judging anybody. But based on what I see and the things that go on and the things that are put out about spirits and walking the earth, I'm not interested. But
It's a
that's
spirit. It is, and it puts so much pressure even for the kid. I don't mind my kids dressing up and going to school, with a cute dress up, because they have all these parades and all that. But to indulge in those of this in New York City, they have parades.
Wasn't it just when you had your firstborn that we were down in where you had the baby and there's somebody walking around slashing people? They would be dressed.
Yes.
I remember
that. You remember?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just, what do we know what we are following? Why are we so desperate to ingrain these people's culture in us? I mean, melanin is popping, honey. We've been popping from day one.
Mwachamila ni mtumwa. Just remember that.
Yeah. True. I wish we could stick to us. I still cringe when I see that Kenya has Subway and KFC. But listen, enjoy these things. I don't think they're that serious. I don't think they're that good. I think Kenchik and Kukupono is always the thing from day one. But all in all, what I'm saying is, guys, let's pick and choose what we follow. Okay, if you're a believer, follow the Bible. The Bible tells you not to conform. All right. Whatever, if you read the Quran, if you follow Buddhism, whatever you follow, there's always something about self and self-help and self-care that doesn't have to be pushed out and pulled from other people. Do what's right for
your values.
Yeah,
your values. What it is that it has made you grounded? What is that has made you continue to be who you are? I'm not gonna compromise on these things.
No,
and those things no matter what.
Yeah. So whether you're a virgin first time, whether you're a secondary virgin, whether you have had sex or whether you continue to have sex, whatever it is you do, follow your rules, be you, mind your own business. It has nothing to do with anybody else, and you do not have to wear any badge for anybody. It does not have to be a topic. Enjoy who you are, enjoy this life, enjoy this body gave you, and listen, don't forget to tune into More Than For Mamas all the time, because we got the tea. Okay? Like, subscribe, and share, guys, and we'll see you next time with the More Than For Mamas. Bye.